press spectate quick. Yep.
Oh my god, I got a lot of things to update here.
This could be interesting. I've got a massive headache. Doing this with a massive headache. But anyway, good evening and welcome to the fourth round of the F2 League here at RaceStation.net on the F1 2017 game. My name is Venator1991 and I'm joined by SH Racing as my normal co-commentator.
Hey.
We forgive if you can hear any background noise of fireworks in the background, but considering it's bonfire night, we can't really avoid that. So if you can hear a load of banging in the background, that will be why. No innuendo intended.
Bang, bang.
So we've only got 14 drivers here tonight, which means that Q1 is being skipped. As normally you have to have, well, it's the top 15 that go through from Q1 normally, but because we've only got 14, it makes Q1 completely and utterly irrelevant. So the drivers have been advised to put in their setups and then retire. And we've got no KO here today, one of the sort of the main protagonists for the title here at the moment. He's hoping to make it for the race, is what I was recently informed. But due to timing, he just wasn't able to make qualifying. But he's hoping to join during quali and start at the back. So, Wes, what are you expecting here during quali in terms of lap time wise? If you've done any?
God, I haven't done any.
Have you not? Okay.
A bit preoccupied. Shut up!
So we're just waiting for Matey, well, let's put to here, just Matey Boy to retire, and then we move straight on into Q2. But yeah, me and SH have done no running around here, so we have no idea what lap times are like and sort of setup wise or anything. It will start with a 1. But other than that, it gets as good as ours in terms of what to expect. Come on, Matey Boy. There we go. He's obviously listening to my stream.
I did get a text from Dex saying if I was streaming the race.
So we assume the race is going to be dry. It tends to be here.
Yeah. One thing I'd like to see though is what the corner cutting thing's going to be, because last year was quite severe.
It was, wasn't it? Yeah.
This year's been a little bit. I think it's a bit more lenient than compared to it has been in the past. So.
Oh, I can hear engines revving. So, yeah, it looks like there's a Toro Rosso of either Putterland or... No, not Putterland, sorry, Putterland's in the Red Bull. Soulman or Dave 1025, should I say. So it is Soulman.
Race 14, we still don't know who's doing it. It's Soulman.
It is Soulman, yes, Soulman.
Well, I think the other Toro Rosso.
It looks like the other Toro Rosso, Dave 1025 on the Super Soft. So as we've only got 14 drivers, it'll be the bottom 4 here in this session who'll get knocked out.
There we go.
And obviously for those who qualify in the top 10, will start the race on the tyres they qualify in this session.
If they make it through the top 10.
That's what I mean, if they make it through to the top 10. First to circulate a lap once the up laps are completed, but doesn't necessarily mean he will complete it, cut the corner or dry. So we'll see how the opening laps go here.
We have a few people on the Super Soft. We have Lutz, Hamilton, Space, and J3.
Yeah, we have. Well, J3 and Putterland, they're actually still yet to. Well, Putterland's come out now, but J3 is still going to be in the pit. Simon starts his first lap onto turn 2. What's he going? They've got the sausage curbs in place at turn 2 now, so I wonder if the game will just penalise you if you end up going over those sausage curbs. That's what you hope anyway, but yeah, it's been some interesting lines being taken in by Soulman with some of these bends. I mean, this was the race.
You don't know if these people have done any practice either.
Yeah. I'll say Soulman, this was the race where he started off well, but unfortunately ended up crashing out after 3 laps with a collision with Whiteside. Oh, and he's 1 deep, going under the bridge. Does look a little cloudy. My comment about it normally being dry might be tested here.
You're casting!
When the F2 boys look at this back, they're not going to want me to commentate again, are they? Soulman crosses the line. 1:38.9. No idea.
I reckon the times are going to be about a 35. I think. Maybe 36.
Matey boy's done a 37.9.
He's mad, man. I really need to do that.
He's on his out lap at the moment.
Together.
Yeah, we all seem to go out at the
We
same...
was on the Super Soft, but there was 3 on the Super Soft.
Yeah, Putterland.
Okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe 34 then.
Yeah.
Then we get into 34. Okay, maybe 33. No, don't think 33. I reckon 30, low 35, high 34, I reckon. That's my final offer.
Well, we are. I'm watching Madman now. He's building up for a lap. He's got Soups right behind him. He might want to initially want to back off, but he might try and use a bit of a toe. Although he looks a bit too far back for just a little bit too far back maybe. A toe there.
White's gone second to Davis 1 and 2. White's makes the top of the actually.
Yeah, that's not bad. Oh. Sounds like someone's trying to break into your room.
The latch is unlocked. I'll put the red light on.
Madman 44 first sector.
Okay, so TLK's got third. 71.
Bit fair off though.
Right, so Dave 1025 is crossing the line now on his super box. He's gone
36.5.
That's quite interesting. That's a second. Literally 999. I think.
Yeah, it is. It's literally 1,000 underneath a second from J19, but it's instantly been done by Callum Rose. Callum Rose has just gone third. Macy Boy is looking like a good lap here from Macy, although Soups hasn't really dropped off from him. Dropped off by a little bit, but...
Sorry, do you want to try that again?
34.8.
Do you want to try that again?
Mad, did I say Matey Boy?
Yes, you did say Matey
Oh,
Boy.
sorry. Madman, first
There
there.
we go. Right, there we go.
There we go. So he's instantly gone straight into the 34s. Soups at 36.6 in P6. All the sixes there for Soups.
Still waiting for Whiteside to do a lap, and then like J3 to do a lap, and London Sandwich to do a lap.
Whiteside. Yeah, I think London Sands is on the lap.
I can see. I wonder if he had a mistake. He's not normally that far off the pace.
We've got a tiny bit of lag from London Sands here.
Is it trifle? Shut up!
Little.
Is this the war or something?
Oh, Michael, there you go. Michael C, there you go. A whole 2,000.
Just displaces him.
A whole 2,000 quicker than Madman. That's promising.
You sure he's going to run away with this man?
I never said that on air.
Okay, that was pre-show then.
I was a little bit concerned that Madman might have it a little bit simpler since KO's not here, but that lap time from Michael C is it's intriguing and very promising. London Sands, he didn't want
to go back to your OCD loveliness. The Soulman 38001. Okay, so I think we've got Whiteside, J3 to Blood Sample at the moment, I think.
Whiteside on an out, he's just starting now, he was on an out lap.
One thing I have noticed since I've done the update, I'm now not really swapping between... Oh, hello, J3's car park route. I'm not really swapping between cars, they're normally looking at seeing what the leaderboard is.
Yeah. Got to be a little bit trigger happy to do that.
One thing to remember is Madman did that on his first lap, Michael C did it on his second lap, but his first lap was about 6 seconds off the
Yeah,
pace.
so he might not have taken too much out of them.
J9, people are going back out again. J19 back out there, TLK back out there, Putterland back out there, and Solman back out there.
Well, TLK Putterland kind of have to. They're not really safe. J19, that's... maybe, but considering they didn't do Q1, they do have an extra set of tyres to burn if they need to.
This is true, and considering the this is probably going to be at maximum a 2-stop race.
Yeah, would have thought so, considering it's been a 1-stop ever since this race was introduced, pretty much.
The interesting one will be, will Dave 1025 go back out?
I don't think he will.
If there is a second, do you reckon there's a second between Ultra Soft and Super Soft? Do you reckon? Around here?
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon so. Whiteside only goes
around J19.
Whiteside only manages P12 with that lap. London Sands is the only one yet to set a valid lap. Although Jace Doritos is a little bit off the pace. Both Salvers look like
no,
struggling.
Jace Doritos I think made, he went on the car park.
Oh yeah, you said he went the car park route. That's correct.
Oh, he's going into pit lane. 3 minutes 44, I think that's his quality done. London Sands quality is done.
Yeah, London Sands will struggle to...
Struggle, it won't. Michael C goes back out.
Apparently you can't be heard on my stream, Stephen. Party settings and everything.
I've got share party audio on.
Interesting. Yeah, I've got it on. I'm just going to turn up my the volume on my stream just to see if I can hear it.
Right, so I don't know why Michael C's gone back out. The general seems improved a smidgen.
Well, I can hear you on my stream, so we're alright.
As you see, somebody lies. Maybe because I'm not talking, maybe you're just talking to yourself because you're a madman.
Thanks.
They let you out too soon. Crucially, what? Why has Blood and Sands gone back out? He won't make.
He might. He might
make it round.
He will make it round. He's already at turn 3 with a lap of 134. He will get a lap in.
Luke was put under pressure. Matey Boy put to land.
Well, TLK's improved, so he looks like he's now safe.
On an outlap himself.
But he's coming down the... Yeah.
No, someone's just moved. Someone's just gone back out. I think Matey Boy's... Someone else has gone as well. It's quite tightly packed from about 7 to about 7 to 9. It's quite tightly packed. Only about a couple of temps difference. 7 to 9. Whiteside's qualifying is definitely done. He's in a bit of this.
Yeah, Whiteside is out.
That is definitely done. So the 2 South, because the 2 South was out. I think Jace Reese has been a little bit optimistic. I don't think he'll get round.
No, he's only at turn
He's just
6.
So
yeah, he won't make it.
London is about to start his laps. He's fine.
Yeah,
I think he'll be the last one. Well, Michael C is going. What's he doing? Michael C's just crossed the pit lane entry line. He's just done an out lap. I don't know why he did the out lap. TLK. Did you notice TLK's popped up to 4?
Yeah, I did I did mention that. He's now safe. Matey Boy's retired, so I think he's safe on a 36-1.
Yeah, that was a retiree. one that wasn't a crash.
Yep. So he thinks he's pretty certain he's safe.
No. Oh, and I'm stuck on Callum Rose.
Matey Boy is definitely safe because he's got 4 guys who have crossed the line below him already. So Matey Boy is definitely safe in P6. I'm keeping an eye on Blood and Sands.
Jace Races didn't make it, as we
No.
said.
It's just Soulman or Blood and Sands that could have an effect on Putterland and Soups at the moment.
Soups is a long way away from Putterland though.
Putterland improves but doesn't move position.
Oh, TLK jumped above the Merc.
Oh yeah, he did. He's only 3/10 off.
Don't make any bad assumptions.
Soulman doesn't improve and stays 11th.
What about Blood and Sands? Blood and
He's
Sands
just coming around the last corner now. Coming around the last corner now. No. He invalidated again, so he didn't set a time. And his card takes out all the advertising boards.
Yeah. I think that's what the update's done. I think.
So Michael C. So basically the bottom 4 out: Soulman, Whiteside, and the 2 Sours are Jace Therese and Blood and Sands.
Dave 1025 was the only one who made it on the Super Softs.
And
Well, we'll take a second off of him, and he'll be right with J19.
he will be, yeah.
Oh, J19 did improve microscopically. He's not he's not a fat 100. He's not a second in front of J19 anymore.
I noticed Michael C was shown as being 3 thousandths ahead of Madman, not 2. So I think he improved by a further 1,000th.
No, I think the game sometimes.
Or is it just the game is just?
I don't know why.
The game cannot trust itself with times.
I think the Red Bull's going up first. It looks like it indeed.
So you got Callum Rose is the first one out in the Red Bull.
Michael C is also left the garage. White is also left the garage. No arguing anymore. There's always going to be ultra soft now.
Yep.
Now, did Madman hold back on his Q2 lap? Or is that his genuine pace?
It didn't look like he was taking it easy, so I was watching the lap. I watched the lap he did. It didn't look like he was leaving room for error.
I'm going to make a prediction now that the 2 McLarens will circulate together.
TLK goes out.
TLK change his helmet design? Or is it already pink?
I think he's gone for a slightly different design, hasn't he? Let's go back to Callum since he'll be the first one to set a time, assuming he doesn't invalidate. Well, the only cars yet to go out are Callum Rose, no sorry, the 2 McLarens, sorry, and J19.
White starts his lap.
Done by Callum Rose, first sector. It's good if you have the timing data on, the lap data on, you can actually see the time they set crossing each sector line.
.5 for White.
He's 2/10 under Callum at the moment.
I do assure you my window is closed. I don't want to repeat a lap last year. Going to fire alarm country. Anyway, 34.5 for sector 3 or sector 2, sorry. Which
Callum
doesn't
Rose
sound
crossing the
right to
line.
me.
Callum Rose 1:36.4.
So that's a few seconds off the pace. I don't know what Cameron Boy did in Q2.
Michael C is starting a lap now.
White crosses are like slower. Oh no, it's not quicker. It's slightly delayed. The time is slightly delayed. He crossed the line and like went to 37 and stopped at 36.0.
Well, Soups, Madman and J19 are all on their outlaps now.
I think TLK is actually slower than White in sector 2. Matey Boy just behind White.
Michael C showing us 500ths down in sector 1.
Okay, TLK comes out the final corner and we go top.
By 6. We're still a good 8/10 off what they were setting in Q2 though.
Okay, look at Madman. Madman's just about to start his lap.
Michael C's coming down the back DRS straight that isn't really straight. And he's still showing he's been down on TLK's time.
34.5. Everyone's been doing 34.5 in the first sector. Right together.
Michael C coming around the last 2 bends. Around the final corner. I don't think this is going to be setting. Oh, it is 35.0.
Still a bit off.
It is a bit off.
Not by much though. Done a couple of temps off. Madman does a 34.7 first sector, so a couple of temps off is what I'm seeing best. What I don't understand is it shows the second sector is also 34. I don't think it's 34.
It's not a long sector. Because the corners are all quite fast. Think about it, it's only, what, 5, 6 corners?
34.5 I think is the best I've seen of sector 2. I think. 34.7 again. I don't think sector 2 is working.
No, I think your time to mine stopped at 1:07. So I think your timing delta is a little bit off.
Well, every single time it's sector 1 and sector 2 it seems to be exactly the same number. So
And come around the last.
up in the top,
No,
Hill.
2/10 off.
The other McLaren goes
9.
9.
Well, that J19, he's completing his lap now, but his time doesn't look like it's going to be competitive. This is a little bit off. Oh, no, he gets in the middle. In the middle of them. 2/10 separate the top 3. Oh, Michael C's improved. And that was quicker than what he did in Q2 by 10.
Yes.
That's the benchmark.
So,
I think we're at the peak of the sort of times we're seeing.
J19 is going again.
Madman's shown us doing a 34.4 first sector.
That's the fastest I've seen so far. Oh, J19 also 34.4, but 1 temp down on fastest. Allegedly.
I think I think Madman, yeah, Madman's backed off. I think he's invalidated his lap.
J19 carried on. What will the sector 2 be like? Sector 1 was the 34.444 and...
He's shown as being...
Oh, it's 19,000.
Yeah, he's shown as being 19,000s off.
So he's closed the gap between Sector 1 and Sector 2. Can he improve that a little bit more in Sector 3?
Oh, was that a cut?
No, he tapped the wall. No, it wouldn't have been a cut, he just tapped the wall, I think. But we still might be an improvement, it just may not be a...
Oh, he does, but he improves by 1,000th. So the sector time looks like it's on their own time, not the leaders, because it showed him as being 1,000th better, and yet he obviously owns his MVP2. So it looks like it's. It looks like it only gives.
34.1 now from Madman, half a second up on himself. So at the moment that's putting in 34.6 or 34.7. They're still behind Michael C at the moment.
Just though, yeah.
I think there's time to come from J19 because I think he tapped the wall in sector 3.
He's only got 2 minutes to do a lap though, or he's still half a second up. This is, and he was 5, I've got it set to the gap, and he's 5.579 off Michael C at the moment. So 5.83, we're putting 4 thousandths ahead as it stands. This could be pole position. Oh, sector 3 yellow flags. Something's happened further back there. Across the line. 34.4. Wow.
Miles faster.
J19's retired. I think he realised he didn't have time to do another lap. And Michael C's still in the pits. So his is done as well. So Madman looks like he's got pole position.
Six is now got up to 6th, by the way, in all that excitement.
What can Dave 1025 and TLK do? Putterland for that matter as well. Putterland's still nearly 2 seconds off the pace in 9th.
Man, I did do a lot of laps on that set of tyres. I think he did about 3 laps.
Yeah, he's not going to use them for the race though, is he? So you can get away with doing that.
I know, I'm just thinking that it seems to be the tyres seem to be getting better and better and better the more laps you do.
Well, we've seen this before, haven't we?
The 25 has just gone up to...
No, he's just starting a lap.
Okay.
Oh, he can drop the... Oh, White's gone up to 4th. Wow, he's only 900ths off his teammate.
And he can go again. Right, okay, so fastest sector time I've seen in sector 1 is a 34.1 now. Will we see anyone do a 34.1? Or better a 34.1?
I don't think so, personally. Dave 1025 and 37 one, do you mean? So he's just done a 37.5, I think you mean.
Let's hope so.
Yeah, because I don't think Dave 1025 is 3 seconds off the pace to sector 1.
That didn't look like a slow sector.
He's still giving it everything.
Quite competitive show. Well, remember, we cannot view them as they cross the line.
Yeah, but these are the final lap.
No.
Oh, that's a cut, surely. That was Oh, he's wide though. That's lap gone. So let's go to TLK, who's coming around to that same sector now. Can TLK improve? Soups retires as well.
White's given up as well.
TLK, I've got showing sectors 1, 2 and 3 yellow flags at the moment. Tilke improved in time but not
Matey
position.
Boy's backed off as well.
Putaland looks like he's completing.
And he's the only.
Oh, he's deep into the second to last turn though. He's not comfortable round here. It's Putaland. He goes 7,
Oh, 7th though.
but he's
Oh, that's
still...
close. 8-9-0-1. I think Callum Rose is down on his lap. I think.
It's just Matey Boy, you can see Matey Boy's backed off, so it's just Callum Rowe really to... Hopefully Matey Boy will complete the lap, which he does.
Yeah.
It's just Callum Rose across the line.
This might be an improvement. 36-1. Invalidated though. Must have been an invalidated lap because didn't confirm.
Yeah, because Putaland was a 35.9, so 36.1 will have put him,
9.
yeah, just above Matey Boy.
Possibly. Whee! Oh, dear.
What?
Callum Rose's AIs has rear-ended the back of Nate McLaren. I think.
Oh, White's in the pits, that's why we're waiting. White is boxed. Oh, yeah, and there's a Williams of Matey Boy pushing Putaland around the track now. So Madman takes pole again, I think, if I remember correctly. I think he's had pole once more. Is this his third pole? I think it is his third pole. Another good showing from Michael C.
Well, he didn't get. I don't think he got pole in Australia, did he?
No, KO did, but I think he got pole in
China. He definitely got pole in
and-
China.
I think he did in
No, he didn't. Not
no,
in
he
Bahrain,
didn't.
he didn't.
No, he didn't. No, yes, so it's his second pole of the season.
Okay, here we go then. Now.
So let's say another good showing from Michael C. But has he got the ability to keep up with Madman in the race?
There is one hell of a long run to turn 1.
Yeah. I think the ones to look out for initially will be the Mercs. Because they'll get a hell of a slipstream if they get a good start. We could have an interesting
Oh, well, I was going to
Duke
say, I'm
into-
glad I'm not racing this week.
yeah, we could have an interesting Duke out into turn 2.
Last of the no breakers. Ooh, it's cloudy. Ooh, that's cloudy.
It's about the same as it was in quali, to be honest.
I don't know, it's confusing because it looks cloudy here, but I see a lot of sunlight past the building.
I think it's just where the sun is. The paddock obviously blocks the sun on the pit lane, I think.
I know, it's just confusion though, that why is there a massive difference in light when it's cloudy? How's Madman starting been recently? Has he been starting okay, or is he...
I think they've been. It's been.
Madman doesn't have to win this one because he's leading the championship already. Because I think he's won the first. No, he won the first 2 races and KO won the third one.
Yes. But Madman came second.
Second.
In Bahrain. So yeah,
Yeah.
he's got 68 out of 75 points. But this is one of the few tracks on the grid where pole position is not necessarily an advantage.
No, Mexico being another one.
Yes.
Also Spain being another one.
So expect a little bit of wheel banging
Will anyone make
some-
it past turn 1?
I hope they get past turn 1, since that's a flat out corner.
Okay, then
Turn 2. Turn 2, and then the long left-hander of 3
Four.
could... I think that's turn 3, I think. I think turn 2 is literally...
I would have thought turn 3. I would have thought turn 3 would have been the kink of turn 2.
I don't think that kink actually counts as a corner. So I'm pretty sure I remember watching the real life race, and they refer that long left-hander as a turn 3, especially when the year when Vettel got binned. I think they referred that as turn 3.
Well, luckily there's no Russian in this race, so we're absolutely fine.
Got about another 60 odd seconds to go before I give the signal to start. And as we, I think, or as Stephen already referenced in quali, 2 stops at most, but most I suspect will probably do a 1.
You think?
Really? Yeah.
Well, the best person to do that would be Dave 1025, but he's going to be a bit slow, I suspect, looking at the races so far this year on
Yeah.
the Super Soft tyre.
It's not necessarily been an advantage to do it that way, is it?
No. But there was a first time for everything. Of course, so... Stop us.
Right, I've sent the signal.
What, via firework or...
Via carrier pigeon. Let's go with that.
carrier pigeon, right, okay.
So we'll be...
What, Speckled Jim?
Right, so they have readied up.
Right. But remember, we've got quite a tight midfield battle for sort of the last spot on the podium if the front 2 run away. Between really the 2 Mercs and sort of the bottom or the middle part of the top 10.
Yeah, which is why I'm hoping that there isn't too much carnage at turn 1. So I would like them all to get through, really.
Oh, Jace DeReese is on the Super Softs.
Oh, matey boy's already had an issue. So yeah, so Jace DeReese has also gone for the Super Softs, as you say. But everyone else on the Ultras, apart from Day 1025. Yeah, Madman tends to, I think the previous... It can be, I think. I think it can be, just because it's a bit of point and squirt, and then a couple of long straights, so it can be a fuel thirsty track. And again, I remember one of the real life races, I can't remember if it was last year. I think that both Toro Rossos near enough ran out of fuel because there wasn't a safety car, and they were banking on there being at least one. And as a result, they were extremely slow at the end because they had literally no fuel. And it's going like the leanest of lean modes you can ever imagine. So...
Mammoth already on the grid.
Well, yeah, the interval timings work on the formation map. It shows Michael Sealing 6 seconds behind.
Yeah.
On that formation map. So Madman has, yeah, he's not hung about.
I don't know.
As they all form up on the grid now.
Ferraris and McLaren can catch up in the Constructors' Championship.
Yep. we go. 3 lights, 4 and 5. Oh, long holds. Very long holds. Oh, J19's had a poor start.
Oh, hello, we've got a run. We've got Michael C's going for the lead. Madman's up brakes.
Oh, Michael C gave him room. Oh, there's a bit of wheel banging. Something's happened to...
Oh, there's still some. Sorry.
I was going to say, something's happened to J19. He's dropped 6 places already. Made that 5, 6 again.
Hello.
Yeah.
He's up the third.
With White going up the inside. Oh, he did get that slow down. I didn't think he was going to get that slow down. White's going for it again, but it's not really never taking place there. But TLK third, White fourth. Soup's in fifth. Dave 1025 on the alternative strategy in sixth.
So KO did not make it then.
No.
Obviously. Okay, so now J19 is on recovery drive.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He just seemed really slow away.
I wonder, no, he seemed alright in the initial phase, but I wonder if he braked a little early going to
No, he was being swamped on the run down. He was already in P8 before he even got to the braking zone. I wonder if either that or we had it in too high a gear. Well, Callum Rose has gone. He's binned it at the end of the DRS straight. Oh, there's a slow James Cerise. And Blood and that's Blood and Sands. That's Blood and Sands in the pit lane. So Madman has held on to the lead and Michael C hanging on behind him.
Okay, here comes the recovery drive. Now we're going to have a very tight bunched field.
Oh, J19 going round the outside. Contact!
No, contact!
That's Putterland just... Ooh,
damage.
That will be damage for Putterland. So I wonder if he's going to the end. If it's possible to go to the end on the soft tyre. Putterland's gone deep again. I think that's as a result of having damaged wing. Yeah, the whole left side of his wing is missing, pretty much.
So keep an eye on that gap between one and two. Is it just me or does Madman always got the red?
Yeah, no, I've got that as well.
Oh, there seems to be a move going on between Soups and White.
If you go onto the spectate menu and change the gap, if you put temporarily put on fastest lap and then back to interval, it resets it back to how it's meant to be. Michael C very loose on the rear coming out of the chicane. Lost about half a second in this last sector here. Oh, Dave 1025 and J19 behind them as well.
All DRS is enabled.
J19 round the outside. Ooh. Quite pulling that one off.
Baron has Force India, Mercedes, Dorado, Baron, Mercedes. Oh, 3 seconds.
3 second time.
3 seconds time.
Oh, we get informed of penalties. I like that. So Soups has already got a penalty.
I like that. I like the data. I like the information now.
Yes, that's helpful. Doesn't mean we have to look into the.
Oh, someone's going to need to get to a notepad now and try and jot down how many penalties we've got. The tally table.
I'll do that.
Anyway, right, okay, so now we have J19 on the move again to see.
He's got DRS, but they both will have. This is going to be tight going into the chicane.
Not going to work.
No, he's had to concede it.
Oh, the Soup wide.
Has he got the run? No, not quite. Shot.
Oh, hello. TLK's right up behind Michael C. or something.
Yeah, Michael C's had a couple of bad laps.
Behind. Oh, put to land 3 seconds time with me.
Chance to right suits is down.
It'd be helpful if it said ×2 or.
Well, I'm just gonna make a note of everything, so I've got it. The suits and puts around at the moment. J19 still struggling to get past suits. TLK is right on the back of Michael C now.
Yeah.
It's
Day 1025 seems to be doing okay on the super softs. He hasn't dropped back as far to the 40 mark. Oh, hello, there's a move going on in the background.
J19 has got through.
They all seem to be catching up to White.
Yeah, Dayton 25 seems to be a little bit stuck behind him at the moment.
Now the fact that he's not the soft tyre, not the ultra. Madman has not pulled away this lap.
No, he's not. I think Michael Siege has had a bad couple of laps.
But TLK stayed with him.
TLK might get DRS here, you know. This could be a chance into turn 2.
Right, he does.
Well, he might have an opportunity to use it.
Oh, he's gaining.
Is he going to look down the inside? Yes, he's having a look. He's having a look. He's up the inside. Oh no, he's. Oh. That. Yeah. Afraid, I think. Yeah, I think TLK might be in a bit of trouble with that one because he didn't actually make the corner.
No, that's always the problem with that braking zone.
So, unfortunately for Michael C, unfortunately for Michael C, he's now dropped down to 8th, but I think TLK might find himself with a.
It might sound bad, but the gaps aren't
Not
too
massive.
bad. No, I mean from White to Michael C is only about under 7 seconds. Meanwhile, Whiteside has moved up to 9th.
Oh, J19's lining up, Day 1025.
Yeah, the next big dip.
Round. Cool.
That was rude.
That was firm, that's for sure.
Oh, that was a bit rude.
Not as rude as the TLK move, but not far off.
Oh my God, what's going on, White?
White had a moment with the rear of the car coming out of there. Nearly put himself on the wall. Unfortunately for J19, that might mean Dave 1025 gets DRS here, which might make it a bit difficult for him to get by. Yeah, Dave 1025 only 6/10 off, so Dave Pierce a decent straight on speed all the way before he even got to the DRS wall. He's going to try and go around the outside again.
He has no overlap though, not this time. Oh, we still do.
Oh, breathe the soul man. The list increases.
No. Oh, sector 1 yellow flag.
What's happened back there? Michael C again by the look of it. He's had another moment. Yeah, he's spun out of 4.
Sorry.
Yeah. Soulman's on the back of Whiteside.
He lost his front wing.
I think it's just how that Haas wing looks. I think he's just had maybe gone for a move and has hit the back of someone. Oh my word! Battle for 3rd, 4th and 5th. Supes has got another one. That's 6 now for him
Oh,
already.
that doesn't tell us it's the number of penalties they have.
No, I'm just going to
We
debate.
were hoping too much.
I'm just going to add up the numbers.
On the right side now.
I'm just going to add up the numbers. That's all I'm going to do.
After that, with the OCD for the added benefit.
41 dead.
Right, here we go again. Have you imagine, obviously with all the time penalties, Supes is getting this is a bit irrelevant, but he's catching up with front of three in front of him. Here we go again. Will J19 make them?
No, because Dave was getting DRS as well, so maybe we do. Oh, Dave's got a run though.
Good run out of turn 2.
3. Number TLK.
I would reckon that Dave Tension might start having the advantage now.
Yeah. Always.
Oh, he's got a good run. He's going with a boost.
Not really an overtaking place. A little bit of a... Oh god, J19. Oh, J19's at the back of him. I wonder... Oh, that might... We'll see if that has an effect for J19, but he did hit the back of that Toro Rosso. 3 for J3s. I bet he has time to put his phone down.
Here we go. Will the two swap position? No.
Oh! Oh, that was... Oh, J19's nearly losing the rear. Soulman another...
Soulman 3 seconds.
That's 6 for Soulman now.
We've got 2 races here, have we? The race for 4 and the race to get the most amount of penalties.
Oh, J19's got a run this time on white.
Yeah, but white will have the RS off of day 10.5.
Will he concede the position?
Bit of weaving.
He does get through.
Neatly done as well. Right, now we've got to keep an eye on day 10.5. Now he's on...
He's only 2.5 off TLK.
Well, I'm comparing the gap to Madman. He's taken 4 attempts out of Madman. About 8.5, I think. It's now 8.2, or now 8.2, but fluctuating. We'll keep an eye on that. What are people's fastest laps so far?
Michael C's pitted.
Dead. Okay, so J19's done this pretty much the same lap time as TLK. Day 10.25 is just a couple tenths slower than one of the guys around him. Michael C's pitted and come back out again.
He's on ultras again as well, so he's committing to a 2-stop. Or, yeah, well, at least 2 stops.
TLK's dropping back from Madman. Day 10.25 is matching Madman. I think J19's catching Madman. It's all sort of telescoping together now.
J19, yeah, J19's going to line up day 10.25 this time. Fastest lap of the race.
0.8.
That included an overtake on white.
Yes.
Dave's got good straight line speed in that Rosso. Either that or either that or it's J19 running with a fair amount of aero. Just J19 is slow down the straight. Because he seems to like having the move around the outside of 3, which might indicate he's got a bit more wing on.
Oh, looking at the back now.
Whiteside and Soulman haven't separated. They're still stuck together.
But meanwhile, your suggestion of J19 having possible wing damage is not true.
No, I think he got lucky there. He's right on. Well, these two are catching TLK as well while they're battling.
Well.
Yeah.
J19's going to go for the move. but Rosso's got quite good speed.
He's got the inside line as well. He's deep. J19 had to concede the position there.
That's slowing them down, and J19 being held up quite badly, I think.
Yeah, J19
Oh,
would.
Madman's made a mistake.
Also, he has.
Like,
I wonder if that's what the.
decreased.
I wonder if that's what the yellow flags were for briefly. I thought it might be for J19 running wide, but it might not have been. Because yeah, Madman's lost 4 seconds.
That's all. That's puts a new. Ironically, this is just beating the category, a carrot in front of TLK. We don't really keep an eye on Michael C as well.
He's pitted, so he's on fresh ultras now. Cannot get past this White has another. There you go. There's Michael C. Oh wow!
38.8.
That's
So that's
about 2 seconds quicker.
faster.
Oh, J19's up the inside.
No.
He's hanging in there. Dayton 25 holds on.
It seems like that Taurus is just fast enough in certain areas. But yeah.
He's defending well enough as well.
Yeah, so that lap time was 2.2 seconds faster than Madman and 2 seconds
There was
faster.
another more yellow flags.
About sector
somewhere.
1 though.
Putterland's had a moment through free. He's lost more wing now.
Oh, J19's, oh, sorry, Day 1025's gone deep with chicane. So when are we expecting these guys to make their first pit stops then?
Plum Sands. I have no idea about the expected time for pit. I don't know how well these tyres hold up. But J19 and DRS cannot keep up with Dave in a straight line.
I have to admit, the one that's looking quite comfortable at the moment, actually, that Rosso.
James Doris, another 3.
I think that's his third, is it?
That's his second.
Oh, right, okay.
Stoops has got 2, Solman 2, Jace Doris 2, Putterland, TLK, Blood and Sands all have 1 as it stands. On the list I've got here.
Oh, hello, TLK's made a slight mistake. He's starting to be a bit more on shot now. Little pushing going on.
Yeah, J19 is not gaining not really gaining in a straight line, not quick enough.
Again.
Oh, Dave's hit the wall. Dave nudged the wall on the braking there.
I think nudging the wall's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, they're now within a second of TLK. Oh, Dave's lost the rear. That was good reactions there from J19. Now J19 has white side 3 seconds.
Okay, so now J19 clear of the Rosso. Meanwhile, the Suits is now lining up the other Mercedes. I think the Suits has the same problem, but
J19 has always.
oh no, saying that, he's gaining in the wing mirror, look.
Not quite. Soulman's got past Matey Boy's box. Matey Boy is in the pits, and he's gone onto the ultras again.
See past Matey Boy.
Yeah, he should do.
No, oh, it's close.
He should
it's
do.
Close.
No, he's way ahead. 3 seconds for Sue. Oh, is that another? Is that 9 now for him already?
Right, okay, so Michael C is now a net. It will be between White, it will be between Soups and Matey Boy when Soups picks.
J19's already within 6/10 of TLK. Michael C's got 3. I bet he could put the phone down. I'll just keep it in my hand.
Might as well get to Pan and...
There's Putterland. Putterland's got his second. That's his second now.
Luckily this isn't the old game. Oh, Soup just made him a... What's happened there?
Soups went for a move on White, but it didn't pay off, and White retook him.
So Soulman is now up to 7. Rolling him down the order.
17 seconds off Soups though.
J19 is now up behind TLK.
Yeah.
Does TLK, or does J19 have the straight line speed against TLK? A bit too far back.
He's not going to be able to do it, is he? I think J19 is running one of the... I think J19 is running one of the highest level of wing in the entire field here.
But it's working for him though. He's catching every time he's getting a bit of clean air, he's catching Madman.
Oh, TLK's wide.
J19 3-second time penalty. Caught live on camera. But Michael C's taken another 2 seconds out of the leader over the last couple of laps. That's now 37 seconds. So I reckon Soup's in...
Oh, J19's looking around the outside. Oh, he's nudged the back of the Force India.
Oh,
Madman's made another error. He's knocked it. Has he knocked his wing? He's knocked his wing. Look at his wing.
Yes, he has. Yes.
Madman's
Okay,
gonna have to pit now, because he can't.
You cursed Madman. Off air, you cursed him. Right. Okay. So what do these two now do? Because do they carry on and do their own race,
Or do they cover him off?
That sneak. Whoa, White's going sideways.
J19 up the inside.
No.
So Madman's in.
Meanwhile, that pesky little Toro Rosso in there, that's still on them super softs, is slowly nudging up the leaderboard.
Soups has finally got past White as well.
Oh, well, J19, no, J19 cannot go
No,
through.
he's not got the straight line speed to do it.
Now, where will Madman rejoin?
Oh, he's going to come out right alongside Soulman. White's got a penalty,
He'll come up behind Whiteside as well.
Oh, Michael C as well. Is that? He's going to just in front of Michael C.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Dave 1025 leads.
Oh, the two leaders have collided. J19 has taken out TLK, or the other way around. One of, yeah.
But J19 has lost part of wing.
Yes, he has.
Now have to pit.
Does TLK have any damage?
Can't see it.
It's not obvious.
Right, okay. So, today, out of all this, Dave 1025 has now got a 6-second lead now. Only on super softs. Madman, by the way, went back onto the ultra softs.
Yeah, so I'll run. Yeah, well.
Okay, so TLK will.
Oh, White has spun and he's moved out of the way for his teammate, but his teammate's going to have to pit. Or TLK's in as well. So they both having to pit.
Right, okay, so they will come out behind
yeah, it's Madman's. Yeah, Madman's coming through the... He's right on the back of Whiteside as Madman. Looking around the last two corners now. Just making a move.
What about behind Matey Boy as well? No, they won't. TLK won't. TLK is just behind
Michael C.
And J19 is behind Matey Boy.
Yeah.
So I think TLK was a genuine stop.
And yeah, TLK's gone back out on the Ultras. J19's gone to the Supers.
I think there might be a way to go, actually, looking at it.
That gap's now nearly 8 seconds.
Well, Dave 1025 is now 20. I'm looking at the gap to Madman. He's 26 seconds in front of Madman. I think it's about 20.
Well, it's a slow pit lane. Don't forget. I think it's a 37-mile-an-hour speed limit. So I think you're looking up to maybe up to about 27 or 30 seconds for a pit stop. So as it stands, he might not be far off from Beanham.
Madman's now in front of Saltman. White and so, would you have predicted after the first 15 laps of the top 3 we have at the moment?
No.
Neither would I.
I would also not have had Soulman 5th, Whiteside 6th. Outright, either.
Yes.
Oh, and that's White spun it.
Corner.
He's going to hit the wall. He's nudged. He's just hit the wall as well, recovering.
I think White's rear tyres have gone. Michael C's now in front of Whiteside.
Whiteside's pitting. So Whiteside is in. What does he go on? Oh, I'm gonna
Meanwhile,
I've just put my phone down, so I haven't had a penalty for a while. You watch it happen now.
Meanwhile, Dave 1025's lead is 9 seconds.
Whiteside also goes on the ultra soft again.
Now, I've just had a feeling here.
Yeah,
oh, it's 5 seconds not go.
Speeding in the pit lane. I won't write that down, so I'm expecting him to have, he's in the pit, so I'm guessing he's in the pit again.
Now, if the guys who've lost their front wings, does that force them onto a 3?
I still think it will be a 2. Personally, I think they'll be able to go far enough to pit only one more time.
I think
Michael C's had to dance up the inside of the corner to avoid hitting Soulman.
Okay, going to pass Michael C, I think.
No, he's lifting off the throttle.
This, so Madman was able to clear the traffic quite quickly and has robbed away from Michael C. So I suspect the new fastest lap is on the way from Madman.
He's only 23 off the lead. Around 23 off the lead as Soulman does pit.
He did not set a new fastest lap though.
It's very interesting. Chilke is lining up Michael C. Oh, a late manoeuvre from Michael C to defend. He's Chilke going to go around the outside. He can't get it done.
Gap's now 10 seconds to the Supes. I think Dave 1025 is actually his position is now getting stronger and stronger and stronger.
Yeah. It all depends how quickly.
Yeah. Well, depends on when.
You assume, obviously, it depends when he gets past White. Because you assume if he gets onto the back of Supes will let him go. Being teammates.
Well, Madman's right behind White, I think.
J3's another penalty.
Yep. Well, I thought there was 2 came up at the same time. J3's 5 seconds off go for
speeding in the pit lane again. So he's pitted, or he's gone into the. Well, I don't know why he's pitted again, unless he's knocked his wing. Because he doesn't actually need to pit. It's just
bad man's now on top of White.
Puts down 3 seconds.
White pitting. Oh, just about gets it stopped. Okay, so will White come out behind? Yes, White will definitely come up behind James. Where will he rejoin?
He will join between. No, Soulman's 18 seconds behind Matey Boy. He'll come out in between Matey Boy and Soulman.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a back marker. That's J Series. Getting out of the way. What's he done?
So that, so Michael C has actually been saved.
He has been, yeah.
Because of when, so he's actually a net second again where he was, pretty much, before he lost his, what happened to him? Did he lose his wing or did he spin?
Michael C, he, God, what happened?
Spun, wall, Michael C's lost his front wing again.
You just jinxed him there.
Yep, sorry. So Michael C now has to hit again.
So Madman is 20 seconds off Dave.
Yes.
So
But that gap's been slowly coming down. It's
But
been going
no.
as quick as it has.
It all depends, as you say, how far can Dave go? Because Madman definitely has
If he
to.
goes to half distance,
He's one stopping.
Well, no, why he can't? So does that mean they have to go on softs?
No,
I don't
well,
think softs are going to be the way to go.
surely if he can get to about lap, say about lap 30, I think he could probably do ultras.
He's now back up to fifth, and is, I reckon, catching J9 was catching TLK. He's done a fast lap.
He's made a mistake. He was right. I'm sure he was right behind TLK. Was that TLK right behind Michael C?
Well, no, because remember, TLK was behind.
Oh, he was behind Matey Boy, wasn't he?
TLK was with J19 and they crashed, but J19 had to change the front wing.
My Whiteside and Soul Man are still stuck together.
The lead is now 18.2, but the Madman
Yeah.
is 13.
Yeah.
So Dave, essentially, I think Dave will come out in front of TLK at this moment in time.
It's going to be tight. It'll be right there. Whiteside gets another. I got that on air as well. But at the moment, it's a McLaren 2-3.
And we keep going on about how long people are going for on these tyres. Supes is the longest one, I believe, to last so far on the Ultra Softs.
Yeah.
He's done 20 laps.
Which is why I think if Dave 1025 can get to about lap 30 on those supers, I reckon he can do the last 23 on the Ultra.
It would be tight, but you're right.
I reckon he might be looking. Oh, he's got a penalty now though. It's his first one.
That will be turn. I don't know where that be. Miles in front.
I reckon that's the double left-hander.
Yeah. The only little battle really on the track position so far is really Soul Man on one side. Michael C is catching them quite quickly though, the back.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on, no, there won't be. No, because Big Madman's coming in behind his teammate.
Yeah, he's only a second off. Yeah. This won't really. I don't think this will really be a battle though.
No.
This will be a concede position. First opportunity.
I think Supes might be in this lap.
Madman is faster than you. Well, he can't
No,
pit
he's
because
not.
Madman's on his inside, so he can't pit.
Okay, so anyway. Madman's back up in second, but now got 15.4 gap.
Yeah.
That's quite a substantial gap.
Yeah.
Well, the only problem is that Dave's got is that obviously if he pit one stops, Madman has to stop at least once.
Yeah, because Madman's only used the Ultra, so he definitely has to stop again at least one more time. and I think he will go on to the supers because I reckon he'll be able to go on the ultras to about lap 40, 35, something like that. Oh, was that rain? Did I just see rain on my screen there?
Yes. No.
Yes, yeah, I'm seeing rain.
Oh god. Today's actually called a complete blinder here.
Oh dear, yeah. There is rain falling.
You have jinxed this
I
race
am so sorry.
Have deep discussion with yourself.
People need me though because I generate good racing when I commentate.
Right, there's another yellow flag. The yellow flag between sector 1 and sector 2.
Yeah, Jay Starita spun. Michael C's right on the back of White's side.
Yeah, White's like dropped back to the top.
Yeah. They're already looking like they're struggling for grip out there.
Who will pit first for the intermediates? Oh, no, he's not. Ooh, now he is. Now, who? Ah, this helps J19 surely, doesn't it?
If he's got more wing on, yeah, it will do.
And this will not help J10.
That might explain. That might explain why, as well, we've been seeing so many people pitting and going back on ultras. They've been being told that it's going to rain. Because, like you, I was very surprised the amount of people that were going out on ultras again.
Gap leads now 12 seconds.
Well, obviously this will help Madman in this stage because he's on the softer tyre and the pressure tyres. So he'll have a more... Yeah. So he will have more grip at this stage over Dave on this ever greasy track.
Actually, no. Does this help? This might not help Madman. Because he seems to have a very oversteered car. Same with Michael C.
Dave goes around again, so it's obviously not wet enough yet. There's no spray being kicked up yet, so Michael C's done Soul Man. Still too early for... Although I'm just starting to see some spray appearing off his tyres now. Too far away.
I think that's interesting. The lead's gone up. I thought it was in the 11s. Now it's gone back over 12. Whether or not Madman's starting a struggle.
Well, it's 11.7 again now, though. 11.6.
Yeah. Oh, Soulman's in the wall, I think. Was that J3?
No, that's Putterland. That's Putterland in the Red Bull. He's knocked his wing again. Putterland's not having a nice time of it.
There's a few impending penalties, isn't there? Or FIA decisions, isn't there?
Yeah. Oh, they've nearly nudged the wall there. I think we're going to see people pitting this lap. They seem to be just starting to struggle getting the car turned in. Not this lap. We're not far off because Dave is starting to lose the rear.
Blunt's on the video.
Yep.
Oh,
right.
Madman will be in this lap, I think.
Oh, he's lost time again. Yeah. Yeah, they're in. Dave 1025 is in.
Yeah, Madman will be in. He's all over the place.
So Dave, starting on those super softs, as you actually say, has pulled a blinder. Oh, Madman just keeps it in the lines.
Does anyone not pit? Right, McLaren going to double stack. Soups made it all the way to 24 in one set of ultra softs as well, remember?
Yep.
Day 19 carries on.
Interesting. Pussinan's got another penalty. That's now 12.
J19 has just about
Pussinan's
overtaken.
retired.
Yeah. J19 is only just in front
Yeah.
of Dave.
This will be a good benchmark now as well as to what is it ready for the Inters. Michael C's got 5 seconds for cutting a corner. Oh, J19's in the wall.
No, right, there's your answer.
There's your answer.
Away.
Yeah, it's definitely wet now. So J19's got to pit for another wing. And he's going to lose a substantial amount of time now.
I'm surprised the car didn't destroy itself. Actually.
Yeah, he's got lucky there.
Does TLK came out in front of Soups in the pit lane?
Soups had a... No,
Had
maybe
a
they...
double stack.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been ready for him, would they? White's... Yeah, Whiteside is in as well. Yeah. So everyone is, apart from J19, everyone has pitted for Inters. J19's still actually holding on to the lead here.
I think Dave Henderson quite struggling. Look at the gap.
DRS
to,
disabled.
Look at the gap to Madman. The gap's gone to like 10.2.
Yeah.
Dave.
That's cool. We even get to see when DRS is enabled and disabled. I like that. I like it. I think Dave's another 3 for Michael.
No, just let it go.
Yeah, there's no point fighting it.
Oh, sector 2 is yellow.
Who's that?
No idea.
Might have been TLK. Or
I think.
might have been TLK on Madman, yeah. I think it might be one of those two, you know, running a bit wide. So J19
Like the
pits.
TLK or J19 will come out.
Well, then again, it might.
Area.
Then again, it might have been J3 supporting the yellows because he's still on the Ultra.
This is very true. Right, there goes TLK.
Yeah, he's lost his wings.
There goes
Yeah.
He'll come out in front of me.
Oh yeah, easy. Matey boys come around the second to last turn now.
But the gap now is 9.4.
Yeah, no, I wonder if that's
Three yellows.
Jay Cerise again. Yeah, he's in the wall under the tunnel. He's now a lap down pretty much on the entire field because Whiteside just passed him.
Blood and Sand. No, Blood and Sand has no point.
No, that's a nearly. He's like the only one. But when Jay Cerise hits, he will be a lap down on the entire field.
I've now got to really keep an eye on this gap with Big Man and Dave Henderson.
Bless you.
Bloody hell, right there we go. There. Nasty.
The gap is 9.2.
1.
9.1 now, so yeah, it's coming down. And I'm not sure Dave 1025 uses traction either. So this might help Madman in that sense as well with his medium traction control on.
But the gap to them and TLK is on like 12 seconds still.
Yeah, 11.1, yeah.
TLK's coming into the back. Sorry, J19's coming into the back of Soups. Soups seems to be struggling as well. And we're hitting half distance.
Yes. And they're all a little bit strung out again now. So Dave 1025 at the moment is the biggest gainer in terms of starting position. He's up 5. His Soup's not
Michael
far.
C's the biggest loser.
Yeah, he's down 6. Oh, we've got a spinning Sauber. Ooh, half spinning Sauber. Michael C and Jay Cerise. So Michael Stee and J3s lead the way in the number of stops out of those who are currently still out there. With 3 stops. Although Putterman made 4 before he crashed. Or retired, sorry. Three seconds for J19.
What the legs? Nasty. Right. The gap's now 6.5.
Sector 3. Is that? Was that only TLK Madman? Oh no, it might have been Jace Reese again, letting TLK through. London Sands is on the back of Whiteside. I want to point out that's 6/10 between the two of them.
Oh yes, yep.
That's the battle for the last points position.
Meanwhile, J19's sizing up Soups.
Oh yeah, 1/10. Yeah. London Sands another penalty.
4 now, is it?
London Sands? No, he's only had 1 so far. That's now his second.
Remember, J19's problem's actually compounding a bit more now. As there's no DRS, I think he's got probably about a week out there. Still going for the move though.
No, he can't. Soups has out-dragged him. Yeah.
Oh, that was a tap.
That was a tap. G3's number 3.
That doesn't matter.
No, but...
Oh, there we go. J19's through.
J3.
Oh,
Yes, he is. Oh, bit of a chop. Bit of a chop, but he's through. So how quickly... Blood and Sands has got past Whiteside as well now.
yeah, so yeah.
Although Blood and Sands is on...
C's catching White as well.
Quite quickly.
Madman's probably starting to hone in on Dave 1025.
Yeah, it's less than 5 seconds now.
I think TLK and Madman are doing the same pace. That gap hasn't been changed.
How quickly can J19, if he can, catch TLK?
Well, that gap's 13 seconds. Oh, White's got D. Michael C's through.
It's up to 7th. But he's now 15 seconds behind Matey Boy. Madman is 3.9 behind Dave. He's homing in quickly.
Yep. Well, I don't know. It's weird. He's not homing in everywhere.
I think over a course of a lap he is, but yeah, points it's not much.
This rain might have actually saved Madman from flushing.
Yeah, it appears to have done. Although it's not really getting any heavier to look like it might end up full wet at any point. I wonder if it's going to be like this for the rest of the race. Michael C is back behind White.
Okay.
He's now just he's alongside him. down the straight that isn't really straight. Oh, contact! Wing to rear left contact there. So should get him. He does, but will White now get the run down to 2? Lining him up. Oh, he's on the ground. Oh, well, that cost him a chance of getting past him. J19 is actually losing time to TLK.
Yeah.
So you can't do anything about him.
Meanwhile, the lead is now down to 2.6.
Well, yeah, I've just looked at that about 10 seconds ago, about 3.5. So I think Dave's made a little mistake somewhere.
The gap between Madman and TLK is exactly the same still.
Yeah.
Now, will Madman have an issue trying to pass Dave?
Could well be, because he seems to have had one of the quickest cars in the straight line as Dave here.
Concentrate on his corner exits.
Yeah, just keep it smooth and steady, and he should be able to stay in front of him. And not rack up any more penalties, really.
Yeah.
So I think he's got 1 at the moment.
Yeah, we haven't seen Madman with a time yet.
No, Madman's name... TLK's had 1.
Oh, right.
He's on my list already. Dave's had 1, but yeah, Madman's not had any yet. So as it stands, Soups has got 3 penalties, so 9 seconds in total. Putterland had 12, but he's out. Soulman's got 6 seconds. TLK 3 seconds. Jace Reese has got 12 seconds, but he's a lap down on the field. Blundsand 6 seconds. Whiteside 6 seconds. Michael C 6 seconds as well. J19 6 seconds, and White and Dave both 3 seconds. Although I think Michael C's got a 5-second stop go as well.
Oh, Madman's Dave.
Yeah, he lost a bit of time there. Couple of tenths. TLK all of a sudden is 13 seconds back now.
TLK's a bit low now, 13 behind Man and 13 behind Jim. I think Matey Boy's slowly catching Soups.
Ever so slowly. Oh, Dave 1025's wide.
So is Madman.
Oh, bit of lag there from Dave, I think. That's the last thing he needs, is any connection issues.
Yeah.
Is it me or is the sun? Oh, another 3 seconds for Dave. Is it me or is the sun appearing to seem a little brighter on this track? Is the track starting to glisten a little bit?
Yeah, you are right.
I mean, it's still raining, but yeah, Dave's got a little bit of lag here as well now.
Deep as well, slightly. David's led the most amount of laps so far. As well in this race.
Yeah, I think you're right. That'll be a nice little stat to have for the number of laps led.
TLK's now 15 behind the leader.
Yeah, I think he's starting to struggle.
Madman mucked up the final corner slightly.
Matey Boy hasn't really made any inroads. If anything, he's lost a couple of tenths. Michael C's got another. Michael C's now up to 9 seconds. No, not 69, 9.
There we go. Madman is losing time behind Dave 10.25 in straight line.
Yeah, as we suspected.
How will he get by?
Oh, they got traffic on Whiteside to navigate. Whiteside's normally pretty good in getting out of the way. Yeah, he'll probably, to be honest, he's probably far enough ahead to be able to do it on the back straight.
That's where Dave's struggling.
Yeah.
I think Madman just hit the back of Dave 10.25.
I think he did. And he couldn't put alongside him on the side he wanted because there's a Whiteside there letting him through. He's better on the brakes.
Definitely better on 13.
Yeah. Ooh, can he cut back here? Ooh. He's...
No, he's not.
No, he's holding
not.
on. No. Dave's holding on. And now this is where Dave should be able to stretch his legs a little bit. Saying, he didn't get the best of exits there. Didn't get the best of exits there. The inside. Is he going to get it stopped? He got it stopped down there. He held it. He regains the lead. Colin Sands another 3 seconds. Let's put him on to 9 seconds now. So Madman retakes the lead at the moment with no penalties either. But Dave has got a fairly, well, very safe second place at the moment.
Right, now we can follow something. Now we can follow Madman. Will we follow him and keep up with him?
Yeah, just hound him. Oh, Madman a little deep there. So was
I
Dave.
think they're going to like drop back.
Oh, losing the rear ever so slightly there, Madman. I think he snatched a gear by the looks of it, because the rear just all of a sudden snapped on him.
We know Dave 10.25 will good straight line through, but I don't think it's that.
No. They need to keep off the curb on the exit the last turn, really, to get good traction.
Boys now only
Yeah,
5 seconds behind.
5 seconds back. Yeah, he's gaining on Suits. Although he's wide, going under the bridge. At the start sector 3, so he's lost he's lost a second there. Now he's down 6 seconds.
But strong showing Darren first and fifth.
Joel Rosso second and 9th. Mercedes 4th and 8th. So the highest I've seen Soups for a while, I have to admit. I don't recall the last time he was that high up.
Oh, another one. Another one for Dave.
Dave. So let's put him on 9 seconds now. And with Madman still yet to rack one up, he's effectively got a 12-second lead on him.
He doesn't get so many penalties that TLK doesn't go on all of them.
TLK's on 3 at the moment, so there's a 6-second difference in penalties between the two of them, which is basically halves that gap that they've got between them.
Could it get interesting soon between 5th, 6th and 2nd?
Yeah.
Only 9 seconds separating. With Blood and Sands is in. He was the first one to pick, remember, from drive to injury. All Soups goes wide.
What does he do? He's going for another set of inters. See, I wonder if he's just...
White phone now takes 10.
Yeah, I wonder if he's just burnt out that set of inters.
Oh, Dave's now 7 seconds behind Madman all of a sudden.
He's made a mistake. Has he knocked his wing?
Yes, he has, yes.
He has, he's hit the wall. Oh, that's such a shame.
Number TLK up to 2nd. Jane Anthony up to 3rd. He should come out in 4th though still.
Yeah, he should do.
And he will do.
Well, that's assuming he doesn't have another visit with the wall on this lap. So he's lost the left-hand side of his wing, so I wonder if he's had an issue
Out of turn 2.
out of 2 into 3.
And that sort of let Madman off the hook slightly.
Oh, massively. It means, in theory, to TLK, he's got a 16-second lead.
So who hasn't made an unscheduled stop yet? I think the top person's Soups.
Yeah, Soups. He said he stopped the once. Soups and Dave were the only two who had only stopped once.
I went for wing damage. Matey Boy hasn't crashed for wing damage.
No, he's stopped. Yeah, he obviously stopped twice though. It's Dave Pitts.
Now 7 seconds separating 5th and 7th.
Sector 3, yellow flags. What's happened there? So Jay Sturris again, I think.
That might have been Soups, I think.
I think it was Jay Sturris again. So yeah, Dave does rejoin in 4th. Soups has got pretty much the entire pitch straight to turn 2 gap.
He may need to pit again if it stays like
If it
this.
stays like this, he shouldn't need to. The others, we don't know. Madman really is dancing the rear of that car.
White and Matey Boy and Michael C are quite close together again.
Matey Boy Michael C, yeah, White's fallen off. White's a bit high, but yeah, Matey Boy's only 3.5 off Soups. And Michael C, yeah, less than 1.5 off Matey Boy. So a bit of a battle here. Could be for 5th, 6th, 7th. Can't see.
seems like that gap between J19 and TLK is still 13 seconds.
TLK is now near enough 17 seconds off Mando. Michael C's right on the back of Matey Boy now. 8/10 between the two of them. 6/10.
Now remember, we probably might have an impending FIA decision still.
With CLK.
With TLK and J19.
Yeah.
Well, two reasons. Well, because both of them took each other off. And TLK had a coming together with Michael C, and J19 had a coming together with Clipperman.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, there could be a few appeals being made up post-race. So for those watching, keep an eye on the website Tuesday, Wednesday.
If they might have his fingers crossed that someone might appeal them. Gap's now 2 seconds between 5th, 2nd and 7th.
Yep, they're all in one shot there. The rain appears to... Well, Soup's another penalty. That could be crucial.
That's 4 now, isn't it?
To Soups. That is now 4, you are right. Michael C's got 3. Matey Boy hasn't got one yet. No. Oh, that's...
Maybe. No.
Ooh, wow,
no.
Nicely held on. Is it me or is the rain getting heavier? When you're on board with them?
A little bit. I haven't been on board for a while. But looking at it, the spray does seem to be up a little more.
Yeah. It does seem to be intensifying that rain a little bit. J3's another 3.
That's 4 now, is it for him?
J3's that's 5 for him now.
I think that makes no difference. I think he's a lap down from everyone.
Yep. But it's battle for 5th, 6th and 7th. Well, it's 5th, 6th, 7th on the road, but at the moment, Matey Boy's got the advantage over these other two, in terms of penalties. With 15 laps to go. Oh, Michael C's up the inside!
The laps now change when the leader comes.
Yeah, I pointed that. I think I pointed that out the last race. I think I noticed it. Only the lap counter only changes for the leader, like it does in real life. Van Sand's another 3, but again it'd be a. Oh no, that could be relevant. He's only a couple seconds behind Whiteside.
Still going on.
Allowing Soups off the hook a little bit with these two battling.
I think the top 4 are all equally spaced out.
TLK 17 seconds, J19 13 back from that, Dave 12.3 back from that. Yeah, it's fairly similar. And you got Soups 25 off Dave. He's thinking it. Oh, Matey Boy wide. Retains the position.
Easy picking now. No, not quite. It's not easy picking.
Around the outside. Oh!
Twitch!
Yeah, that was a major twitch. Good driving.
Oh, no!
Good driving. Well held, Matey Boy. little bit wide again.
I'm trying to think, what was the highest position Matey Boys finished? It's quite high for it. Oh, Blood and Sands is now in front of Whiteside.
That's Solman another penalty as well. Let me get the table up and I'll tell you. Matey Boys. I think it's 5th or 6th, isn't it? Yeah, I think Whiteside was the reason why the yellow flags were out there. Oh, damn it! That's deep. Oh, he's got that slowed down though, but... Oh, contact!
Ooh. Now, because Michael C didn't gain an advantage from that, I don't think... And then he didn't actually attach.
Yeah.
He did tap, but I don't know whether or not that's an appealable offence. I guess
it can be. You can still be, if he's appealed against and he's found guilty, he can still be done for causing a collision, but he won't get the additional point for not, you know, for gaining an advantage on it. Matey Boyd's highest position this season was last race at Bahrain, where he finished 7th.
And he could. Oh, White's now 3 seconds time.
Yeah. Matey Boyd's had an 8th, a 9th, and a 7th this season so far.
Looks like he might come a 5th this time.
Yeah. Oh, that's a penalty though.
Yeah. There's your first one.
It's a bit harsh actually. He ran wide. He was spinning pretty much.
Yeah, the penalty systems on most racing games are a bit odd.
That's his first one, but he's still got a two penalty advantage over Michael C. I think it is getting rather heavy out there. Super Solman's in. I wonder if it is getting full wet. Is that in? No, Inter's again for him.
Well, I'm looking at the gaps. Madman's extended the gap to about 9 feet.
Yeah.
Why does Michael?
Ooh, no, he's gone deep.
J19's dropped it back about a second and a half.
Dave's only off. Dave was only off 10 off him now though.
Yeah.
Dave is catching J19 for P3. J Cerise 5 seconds stop go for exceeding track limits. He will serve that if they have to pit again. If not, it'll be applied at the end. You hope. But to be honest, it won't affect his position.
How quickly will Matey Boy and Michael C catch
Another one for J Cerise.
I can see him being with the
J Cerise, that is now...
last year, oh, I was saying, see how quickly will they catch him up there.
Yeah. J Cerise... Oh, on the inside. Yeah, he's through this time. Was that Blood and Sands 3, was it?
Opportunistic, yes it was.
Keep my tally up. I'm not making a note of the stop go ones because it's... that could be taken at the end or during the race.
Oh, Michael C's through on Soups.
No, not quite.
Not. Yes, he is. No, not.
This might help Matey Boy. He might get a run.
If you go horribly wrong.
The rain ever increases in...
Ooh.
Soups is D. J3's another one. That's now 21 seconds for him. That's just corner cut. That doesn't include the stop goes he's picked up. I wonder if he'll go... Oh, Matey Boy. Matey Boy's in. Now. What's Mike Whiteside doing? Is he going full wet or is he... No, he's still inters by the looks of it. They're still intermediates on Whiteside. Matey boy.
What's he going on?
Full.
He's going on
Wet. Wow, okay.
First one to run. To be honest,
Ooh.
he can do that because I think White is too far. I don't know why he's going to take it.
No, but he's got over a minute on Soulman. And Michael C's through on Soups.
Right, now we see if
that's a good move or not.
I think he's no, he's not. Yeah, I see Madman in the background now.
Oh no, I think it's a bit early. I think he's...
Probably got a wet take a completely different driving style to the Inters.
There's Madman in the background. And Madman, it's that orange speck isn't really a speck anymore.
Well, no, it was always like that though. I think Madman, TLK, J19 and J75 all have their sort of pace all matching each other. I think there's a bit of a gap performance-wise between the rest.
I'm watching the gap between Matey Boy and White, and it's... I mean, he's had to let Madman through. Matey Boy's going... The gap's going up.
Is it?
Yeah. Soups, 3 seconds. That puts him on 15 now. Now that Matey Boy's let Madman through, we might be able to see if it's actually coming up and down that gap. I mean, to be fair, he's not overly struggling for traction and whatnot, but it's not really moving.
Well, I'm trying to compare it to the... Are you sure that gap's not going down?
Well, yeah.
19 seconds between White and Michael C.
Well, yeah, I've got it on interval, and the gap is now over 14 seconds between Matey Boy and White.
Sorry. Right, caught it up now.
It's up and down, so it's right on the cusp, you know. I think it's still probably just about inters, but it's not far off. I think maybe when Matey Boy gets his confidence up, so he appears to be short shifting quite a bit. Maybe if he gets his confidence up, he might be able to utilise those times.
Seems like we're saying that the top 5 are sort of settled. Oh hello, Soulman and Bloody Sand are quite close together. Meanwhile.
Yeah, so Soulman pitted, didn't he, not too long ago?
Soulman's been 9th since the start. Pretty much. Sanders got quite a lot more pace.
Yes, he does.
Meanwhile, Dave 1025, 8.5 behind J19.
Yeah, he's definitely closing in. Bloody Sand's all crossed up coming into that start of sector 3. Right, it looks like Matey Boy is now starting to make inroads a little bit. Taking 4/10 this lap already out of White. All of that gap then goes back up again. Back up to 14 again. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's just Matey Boy not taking advantage of those tyres, or whether it is right on the cusp between an inter and a full wet, or it is just a little bit too early. But the fact he isn't actually losing time too much anyway. It's not really. I mean, normally if you're really early, you lose seconds. He's not. It's really difficult to tell. But the leaders are obviously very happy with staying out there.
Yeah, all four of them are fine for that.
Dave's now 9 seconds behind J19. He's lost a little bit.
But I think actually, as he lost a little bit, with J19 gone a bit quicker, because that gap's now underneath 14.5.
Oh, that's a true point actually, yeah. Out there at the moment. Thunder Sands is the nearest one with Soulman. That's 1.7. Yes, we have only 8 laps to go. On lap 46. Whiteside has another penalty, and so does Jace Cerrito have another one.
Where is it? He will get forward. He'll get disqualified.
Well, Jace Cerise is the closest. He's now got 8 penalties. That's just corner.
It used to be 9, or it used to be 10, sorry, was the limit.
Yeah, when he got to about 30 seconds, and he's on 24 at the moment. The next nearest after that is Blunden Sands and Stoops, both on 15 seconds. Madman's still not got a penalty, I believe. No, he hasn't. He's the only one. If Callum Rhodes crashed on that one, other than that, everyone else, apart from Madman, has had at least 1 penalty. Yeah, Matey Boy's losing time now, so over 15 seconds. So the move for the full wet has not worked. I think there'll be a lot of tales of what could have been after this race. Because I think everyone in the top 6 has pretty much been in a podium position at some point. Maybe top 7, I think White might have been at some point as well. Rain is actually looking like it might be easing up a little bit again all of a sudden.
Well, that won't outweigh you, will it?
No. There doesn't appear to be as much spray again anymore. Good thing for Matey Boy is he's got near enough a minute gap to Soulman behind him. So as long as he keeps it facing the right way, he's going to come 8th. Is that Whiteside? That's Whiteside pitting.
Blunden Sands is 3/10 behind Soulman now.
Yeah, so he is. Whiteside's called it a day. It's unlike him.
You got case of get to 10, 90%, then call it a night.
All we need now is that to cause a safety car. Because his car has now come back out on track. Looks like we might get... We have a couple of drivers if it's not careful. Still going round, and it's spinning and out of control, going through turn 3. Oh my god, they nearly collected Dave 1025. Wow. So even the AI like to cause problems on this game. Understand still changes. Oh man, it's the only battle out there. I wonder if something's happened on Whitesides. He's normally one for just finishing, and you never know what might happen. The never give up attitude he seems to have. It looks like Madman is going to take his third win of the season, as it says. And with KO not participating, and his other nearest rival of Michael C, who was in third, finishing in fifth, he's got a fair old margin at the top as well. I mean, he was already 29 points ahead of Michael C going into this race. So add another 15 onto that, 44. Yeah, he's third, but he'll be closing in within 9 of KO if he finishes where he is. But 2019, we'll move on. Where is he? 15 points at the moment. So he'll end up on 48, Michael C on 49. With those two finishing where they are. Assuming that's where they finished. 3 penalties.
Someone's gone deep.
Yep, someone has gone deep. Bloodsand's got a good run out of there.
Who out of these two's got the most amount of penalties? Oh, hello, I've just noticed. White, the gap between White and Soups.
Oh yeah. That's what's that? 5.3.
Yeah.
Out of these two, Soulman's got 9 seconds. Blood and Sand has 15.
Right, okay.
Okay, so Blood and Sand needs to pass him and then pull away by 6 seconds.
In 3 laps.
In 3 laps. Michael C's got another.
See, another 3.
What does that put him on? Michael C is now on 12.
He's got enough of a gap.
Yeah, he's 26 ahead of Soups, but Soups has got 15 seconds on his own.
Oh, yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, Jay Cerise again. Last corner.
Can Soups hold on to that 6th place? Can extend their lead in the Construction Championship as well.
Yeah, they will do. A good margin as well.
I say that, but I don't know if McLaren are even leading. I'm guessing they are.
They are by 16 points from Hats. At the moment, Michael's only scoring 10. And McLaren are going to score 33 as it stands. With Ferrari not scoring. Ferrari will remain third, so they're far enough ahead of everyone in terms of behind them. Mercedes were 5th on 33.
Oh,
J19 stop go. So that will add on. I better add that, because that will add on to the end of his race. So that's 5 seconds. So that puts him on 11 seconds now. And Dave's got 9 off. There's only 2 seconds penalties gap between them. So that puts that at 7.8 between J19 and Dave at the moment. Once it's all played out.
White's now 3.9 behind.
London Sands just... He gets within about 6-7 tenths and then loses time again. He just can't seem to do anything about... I think White's got to run out of laps because I think he's a lap down as well.
Well, remember that's the leader's lap, isn't it?
Yeah.
Leader's
Oh, true.
1.
Yeah, but so yeah, he's only going to complete 52 laps.
2.2.
Well, this could be interesting. White is a lap that yeah. Madman's in between them.
Is that Madman?
That's Madman in between them. Soups is not a lap down on my screen, and White is. So I wonder if Madman would do Soups a little favour here and just sit in the middle of them. And that will then guarantee Soups 6th place.
I think Soups keeps making mistakes, so...
Yeah. I think Madman's taking it easy now as well, because TLK all of a sudden is taking 5 seconds in the last couple of laps. Now Madman kept now 15 and it was 20. Madman is sort of...
Madman's got no penalty, but I wouldn't... Not the fact that he's running out of fuel or anything.
Well, let's have a look. You can get that telemetry up. Soups has got 0.2 of a lap of fuel. Madman's got 0.6, 0.7 of a lap. He's in standard mix. TLK has got 1.4 laps. Oh, Michael C is in lean. He's only got 0.1 of a lap of fuel.
He's safe though.
He is safe, but yeah, he needs to keep that in lean to hold on.
Oh, Madman's on D!
Madman's on D.
Oh,
Soulman's crashed.
Oh,
He's binned it coming in out of 1. That's the pit. That's the pit. That's the wall I ended up in last season. After I was put in there.
Now.
Jace Dries will not catch him because he's still showing us 3 laps down.
I don't know what...
London Sam's got another 3 seconds as well.
Now the problem that White's got is... I think Madman's just holding him up.
That's what I said. Is Madman holding him up to stop White having to go at Soups, and meaning White can't complete the last lap and Soups just has a cruise on the last lap. If so, is that a little... I mean...
Are you allowed to do that?
Well, I mean, you're allowed to obviously hold a driver up if you're battling, obviously, to allow your teammate to close up. There's nothing saying you can't. In theory, there's
Well,
nothing...
he's doing that because TLK is now 9.6 back.
Yeah. There's nothing in the rules to say, as far as I'm aware of, to say that you can't. He's not like weaving or blocking him or anything like that. He's just purely taking it easy so he doesn't lap his teammate. I don't think it comes under anything like unsportsmanlike conduct or anything like that.
He's on the limit of it.
He is. I mean, he's in standard mix, but he ain't using anywhere near the rev range. I think White will be extremely annoyed with this. Madman has another moment. But yeah, White's not going to be able to challenge. He's in rich mix. I think trying to get by him, but he's not near enough. Madman's going to win the race. Unfortunately for him, that means...
Oh,
yeah, I just realised. The TLK's going to come second.
He does there. Ah, that's good. It changes the interval.
Yeah, so you actually see the gaps with the penalties applied. J19 is third. Over the line. Dave will be fourth. And Soups will be the last one over the line. But I think we might have a very angry Mercedes driver there. In White, because that has really cost him in being able to challenge P6 there. I think that'll be a talking point in FIA. Whether it's appealable is another matter.
Well, technically it isn't. But there isn't against the rules. It's coming from a sporting point of view.
Yeah, is it unsportsmanship coming into play there? Soups will be the last one to cross the line. Oh, where's J3? He's just crossing the line now.
And he did actually finish.
He did finish, but unfortunately he was still so many laps down he couldn't pass Solman, so Solman will still finish 10th. He was within the 90% rule.
90%.
So Solman will still get P10. Soups gets his P6.
Run out of fuel.
Yeah. Yeah, that will be an interesting talking point, I have to admit. Whether just general discussion. But that did spoil a potentially last lap battle there. But anyway,
Madman, the only one not to get a penalty.
The TLK3 second, J19.
J3's actually got a 14 penalties, I think you'll find.
Yeah, well, wow, 50 seconds! I think that is all the 5-second stop goes being applied there as well, which I didn't jot down. I was just jotting down the corner cutting ones.
I think you'll be jotting them down in the future.
Yeah. But yeah, Madman, the only one not to get a penalty.
J19 actually had 7 seconds more time penalties than
Dave. Not 2.
Hang on, that makes no sense. Because the gap's still 13. I thought the gap was 13 anyway. It was like 9, wasn't it?
I'll need to look back. I'll need to look back on the replay. But anyway, that was
Round 4.
round
Interesting
4.
talking points.
Yeah. Interesting talking points. Obviously, the issues we saw within the opening stints, the potential appealed sort of contacts that we've seen with TLK and J19 and Putterland and
Michael C.
and so on. I will be very surprised if we don't see any appeals from at least one of those incidents. I think the rain kind of spoiled it for a few people. I think Madman definitely has an advantage in the rain. He just seems to have a step over everyone else when it's wet conditions, as we saw in I think Australia.
Yep.
I think if it stayed dry, I think Dave 1025 really had the ability to challenge him.
Yeah.
And then, of course, what we saw at the end there with Madman appearing to hold up White to stop him being able to challenge Soups. I'll need to read through the rulebook that we've got on the website to see if there's anything that could be applied or considered.
Or a loophole found, so you have to make a new rule.
Well, that's what I mean. If there's things that happen that from issues that have not occurred before, rules can be added. I mean, like we saw with the VSC issue on the last game. A rule was added after Spain. Stop people taking advantage of that. Luckily, the game fixed that issue. Just looking. I'll have a look through the rule book at some point before FIA and see whether it's actually worth raising.
But anyway, is Classics tomorrow?
Yeah, the Classics around Hungary tomorrow, which should be interesting. It might bring a few cars closer together. And we had a good turn. Yeah, we had a good turnout.
Sorry, no, we don't. No, we have we have Classics Monday. We'll have.
We've got Gran Turismo Sport on the Thursday.
On Thursday with the Toyota Cup, and then we have the Project Cars on the Saturday.
And then F1 on the Sunday.
And then F1 on the Sunday.
Yes, so with the introduction of GT Sport and Project Cars, the leagues are beginning to happen with those games, both of which starting with a one-make cup, which you can find the details on the website of racestation.net. But the next time you'll see any F1 action, I say, will be the Classics tomorrow, and then in terms of league action, it's the F1 boys around Russia. Same time next Sunday.
Yeah.
Assuming that the Brazilian Grand Prix on TV doesn't get delayed with red flags.
Yes.
Because, I think it did last year. So, yep, we'll see you around. Thank you and good night, and we'll see you at some point throughout the week.